Hey guys, welcome back to the kitchen. Today we've got a special episode for you. We are making another Greek pita. It is my favorite pita, Tiropita. It's just a Greek cheese pie. It is super easy to make, comes together in like 15 minutes, bakes off in an hour, and it's absolutely delicious. As always, if you like this video, click the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Now, the insane part. Let me show you how it's done. Okay, this is it right here. This is gonna be the easiest pita that you are gonna make. So here's what you're gonna need, right? Once again, we're working with phyllo dough. This is the thin phyllo dough. 1 pound of feta cheese, good Greek feta cheese. Greek, it has to be Greek. If you can't find Greek feta cheese, I'm so sorry, you can't make this. I'm kidding, make it with whatever you want. 1 pound of good ricotta, or you can use Greek anthotiro. I actually like it a little better because it's got a little bit of a tang to it, but unfortunately I don't have it right now. 1/2 pound of cream cheese, 8 ounces, 2 eggs, 1 stick of butter melted. Pan, you're gonna need a pan with a deep side, and I'm gonna show you why later. There is one more ingredient, it's a surprise. And then a bowl to mix everything in. Then we're gonna do the phyllo, put the filling, layer it up again, stick it in the oven, bake it off, and eat it, and it's gonna be delicious. This is gonna be super fast. Check it out. So 1 pound of ricotta. We got 2 eggs, which you always crack into a separate vessel. That way, if a shell gets in it, you can pull it out. 2 eggs, no shells. Okay, just break up those yolks a little bit. Ooh, there is one more thing I forgot. And I will grab it right after I dump this 8 ounces of beautiful cream cheese in there. Again, don't have cream cheese, don't use it. It's not necessary. I like it. The old black pep, that's the thing I forgot. You want to grate a little nutmeg in there? Grate a little nutmeg in there, up to you. So here's what you want to do with this part. You just want to get that cream cheese mushed up. You can do this with your hands if you want. It's totally acceptable. You know what? I might do that. I'm just going to get this all mushy in here. So the feta cheese, we're going to crumble it. You want to like have variation in the sizes of the chunks of your feta cheese. You know, you want some big ones and you want some small ones. This is not a dish that we're eating when we're worrying about cholesterol, okay? Basically, what we're doing here today is making some comfort food for me because the Mets suck. Yeah, I know, it has raw egg, whatever. All right, our filling is ready. We've got our pan. We have a high-sided pan again today. We're gonna do basically the same process, but instead of olive oil for this one, we're using butter. All right, layer up the bottom with some butter, okay? Probably gonna do 1/2 and 1/2. So this says 13 to 15 sheets, so it's gonna be 6 or 7 on the bottom. And we're gonna go 1. So now we're gonna drizzle, just like we do with the olive oil. Okay, we're gonna lay it in, but we're gonna go again, heavy lean to one side so we can fold it over. Okay, the only thing about this now is like these edges, they're gonna wanna fold over. So if you wet them with a little butter, they'll stick. Little drizzle. Again, we're not going crazy. We're not brushing because we don't want to compress the layers. Another piece. Drizzle. That's 3, 4. Drizzle. 5, 6. And we'll do 7 on the bottom because we always like to have a little bit of extra phyllo on the bottom. We go right in with the filling. Push it out towards the edges, not compressing as always. Just make sure that it's like nice and spread out into the corners. Just for a little good measure, let's drizzle some in on top of the filling. All right, here we go. Boom. We're not gonna crinkle top like we do with the others on this one. I like a nice flat top on my tiropita, but you know, whatever you want, dude. We're gonna brush the edges a bit so we can tuck later. Here we go. 1, drizzle, 2, Drizzle. 3. Oh, we ripped. No big deal. Okay. Again, you're not eating like this every day, so just let it go, dude. Enjoy your life, man. Unless you have like heart and cholesterol problems, then don't eat this, probably. I don't know. Consult your doctor, man. Let's use the scissor. We're going to cut these corners out because then it just gets like way too doughy in the corners. Man, you could rip it out. You don't need to do this with the scissor. I'm just a weird guy, man. I'm freaking weird. So we're just going to fold it in there like that. Tuck it. Even this might be like a little much. See, I might even go like this. Boom. There are no rules, baby. There are no rules. Okay. We're tucking again. Maybe this camera can see it so you can see what's happening here. Okay, we're just rolling it under and tucking. It is going to create like this nice little crispy crust, which is like my favorite part of the whole pita. Now, let's get a little, oh, we might be running out of butter here, guys. Scoring time. We're going to score however we want to score. Let's go first in half. Remember, we're not scoring through the bottom, just the top. So we're going to do half and then half of the halves. Maybe we go in thirds here, actually. I'm going to go in thirds lengthwise. Now, the insane part. We need a half a cup of like seltzer water, club soda, sparkling mineral water, which is what I'm using here. And you're just gonna go, you know, pour it all over the top. The first time I did this, I was like, this is fucking crazy. This can't be real. Dude, it works, man. So that's it, ready to go in the oven. We're going to put it in a 350 degree oven on the lowest rack. It's gonna bake for 1 hour. We're gonna spin it 180 degrees at the halfway mark. Seriously, like, look at that. It's freaking incredible. I've had it out of the oven for about 10 or 15 minutes to give it a break. This way, maybe I won't destroy my mouth like I did with the Tiropita. So, we're gonna go through. Do you hear that? Crunchy crunch. It's always the worst getting the first piece out. Does that look like absolutely amazing? Man, I can't wait to eat this. It's my favorite thing. Oh yeah. Bro, it's so good. It's cheesy, it's buttery, it's salty, it's tangy, it's crunchy. Dude, holy shit. That is 10 out of 10. 12 out of 10. It's the perfect comfort food to lick your wounds when the Mets are on the brink of not making the playoffs and winning the wild card spot. That is fantastic. That's it, guys. That's the recipe for Tiropita. Super easy. Came together in like an hour and a half. You can do it. I know you can. Make a pita and put whatever you want in it. Maybe I should do a Will It Pita series where I just try and stuff different things into phyllo dough and see if they work. If you want to find good Greek products, check the link down in the description to our friends at Greek Food Emporium, and there's also a code for 15% off. And until next time, as always, let's go Mets and Kaliorixi. Mm.